So now about the sagittal view. We start from this position, so it's not complete sagittal, it's sagittal oblique, to show better the anatomy. Okay, so what we can spot? Of course, the triceps brachii, the biceps brachii, the brachioradialis muscle, and the extensors of the forearm generally here. Well, big picture. Okay, now we have the brachioradialis muscle, the extensors, triceps, and biceps. Okay, nothing interesting about the muscles, but we are starting to see the radial head and lateral epicondyle. We also see the ligaments. Okay, so now we get the capitellum and radial head, and we see nicely that how they articulate. Okay. One more time, very similar situation. Now we see also the radial deep nerve that is here. The anconeus muscle is showing nicely. The extensors are still prominent. Brachioradialis muscle is better seen. Biceps brachii is better seen. Brachialis nicely, triceps nicely. So it's a good picture. Okay, now we see beautifully the radial head and the capitellum and how they articulate together in the ulnar joint. So we go on with the capitellum, radial head, the anconeus muscle, the supinator muscle, the extensor carpi longus, the brachioradialis muscle, the biceps brachii, the brachialis muscle, the triceps brachii, the humerus. Okay, here we have the cephalic vein, the supinator muscle, brachioradialis muscle, the anconeus muscle, the supinator muscle, the triceps brachii medial head, the brachialis, the biceps brachii. Okay, the radial head, the anconeus, the ulna, the radial tuberosity, where the biceps brachii is attaching, the cephalic vein, biceps brachii tendon that is going into this direction, the supinator and the brachioradialis muscle, the biceps brachii, the triceps brachii. Okay, here we have the biceps. That is getting, as we were. This was better seen at the previous picture where it's going, but it's going to the brachial tuberosity on the radius. Ulna, yes, biceps brachii insertion, radial artery, flexor carpi radialis muscle, pronator teres, biceps brachii, triceps brachii. So we have the brachialis muscle, as you can see, the biceps brachii, triceps brachii, the humerus that is here, the oleochronon, the trochlea. So you can see the trochlea, of course, is smaller than what I shown now, but you see that this is very stable joint. Yes, it's really locked up, and it's generally good. The coronoid process is to the anterior, the oleochronon is this top part, and this hole is the ulna. Okay. And we And we see one more time the same, so the trochlea, the olecranon, and the coronary process. So you can see that the trochlea is kept all the time in check. Yes, the triceps brachii, the biceps brachii, the pronator teres, and now we start to see the flexors generally. Here. Okay, and here we have the trochlea, the olecranon, the ulnar nerve, the flexors, the triceps. And we start to see now medial epicondyle as we are getting slowly out of the joint. Okay, and generally nothing more interesting in this view. In the next video we'll get into coronal.